Hey guys, what's up, it's me Paul, and in today's video we'll be doing a full review of the Manfrotto Befree tripod. So right out of the box, the tripod comes in this nice case, all ready to go. And I mean, the great thing about it is that you don't have to worry about assembling it, putting the head on, all that kind of stuff. Everything comes already assembled and it's really easy, and I think it's great for beginners. And of course, it's also affordable compared to other Manfrotto tripods. So let's get right into this review. The tripod itself, when fully closed, it's actually really small. It measures around 17 inches, and I can throw this in my backpack. That's how small it is. My backpack right here in comparison. Anyway, so to get the tripod set up initially, what you do is you just take these legs, which have 3 modes. One of the modes is what is on right now, allows the legs to be what I call freestyle. So the legs can go up and down, sideways, down, basically anywhere they can possibly, anywhere the joint is able to turn to, the legs can turn. The second mode of the legs is the middle option, which I call the standard version. And what that does is it just kind of limits it to a 45-degree angle, which is generally what tripods are at, so that's why I call it the standard mode, or whatever you want to call it. And for the final mode, I kind of call it a low angle mode, because I guess this allows for better low angle shots on your tripod. And I'm not exactly 100% positive what this is for, this exact mode is for, but it's there if you want to use it. So the legs, one of them has a rubber grip on it for you to hold onto, just so you know it doesn't slip and you can get a nice grip on it. Since the tripod's so small, they have to put multiple levels on the clamps for you to be able to extend it very far. And surprisingly, this thing, when fully extended, is taller than me, which is very good, because I didn't want to compromise my ability to get very high angle shots when I'm buying since I'm buying a smaller tripod. Plus, I have this extra 1 foot right around here on the neck, or shaft, or what do you want to call it, I don't know. My tripod terminology is not the best, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So this leg here, or whatever you want to call this allows you to get a little more extra space. So I'm guessing you're wondering whether this thing goes down and up or not. And yes, it does. If you just turn this little knob on the side right here, this thing is able to go down and up to whichever location you want. Now let's move into the actual head, or at least let's move on from the legs. So right above the legs, part of the actual neck or shaft, or whatever you want to call it, there's something that's similar to like a 75mm ball on, like a ball head, the things that go on tripods. And I'm saying that because it's way smaller, but it gives you that versatility of kind of just, if your legs are in a weird position, you can almost adjust this to make sure it's balanced. And you can make sure it's balanced to the bubble level on the side of the tripod head, which is very convenient. I know, and strangely, a lot of tripods don't have that. Like the one I'm using right now on the camera does not have a bubble level, which is super annoying, and I don't know why they did that. So one thing that's really convenient is that this fluid head actually comes off the tripod. And I'm not sure exactly what the millimeter threading of this is, but it allows me to have a spot to put my Steadicam while I'm not using it. And strangely, it's pretty cool. The Steadicam colors actually match my tripod too, so it's pretty cool. I can just screw in the Steadicam here, and a lot of times the Steadicam, it's a pain to take the camera off every time you don't want to use it. So having a tripod like this to just place it onto that can keep the camera not on the floor at least is a great option, and I mean, it's just super useful. So the handle is just a standard Manfrotto handle. There's not actually much to talk about it, but one thing that I personally find very useful, and that's something that you don't see in many tripods, is the fact that you can change the position of the handle. As far as the fluid head goes, there are 2 cartridges inside the fluid head, one for pan, one for tilt, obviously, and this allows for extremely smooth and just very clean looking shots. And while we're doing this, I'll just put my camcorder on here and show you how to actually put your camera on this tripod. What I just did is you first loosen the knob that's on the side here that keeps the plate locked in, and you also have to press down this little button, which is super smart and clever, and really helps, because if you, it has happened to me once already. I forgot to lock this knob down, and I took my tripod and just went like this, right? You see how it still moves around, but it won't come off the tripod because there's a little lock in here keeping the plate onto the camera. Well, everything's kind of locked down right now. So to unlock everything, there's two knobs. One for the tilt, which is right in front of the camera, and one on the bottom, which is for the pan. So these are, I think the positioning of these two things are very convenient because I mean they're right next to each other, so you don't have to move your hand very far and around the tripod and figure out exactly where everything is. Alright, so now I have the everything unlocked, I have the tripod set up, and now we can actually test this tripod head for how fluid it actually is. So if the quality isn't too good right now, that's because this is an older camcorder and the quality on the camcorder is not the best. And so I'll just go from right to left. I mean, lightness is a great thing for a tripod, but this tripod is too light. I mean, it's so light that I can easily just knock it over. I mean, there's nothing really keeping it down, but Manfrotto obviously provided a way to make sure that doesn't happen, and they gave you this little hook on the bottom, which most tripods have, that you can attach like a sandbag or just like a heavy backpack to, which will keep this tripod nice and steady on the ground. Alright guys, so now let's take a look at some sample shots of just how smooth this tripod's head really is. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so now that you saw like some sample shots and you really you were able to grasp the the smoothness of this tripod's head, I really hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope it helped you decide what tripod you're gonna get in the long run. And I mean, just thanks for watching. Peace.